Married men, what, if anything, are you unable or unwilling to share fully, openly, and honestly about yourself with your spouse? I keep the ceiling fan on at night because she farts in her sleep and it's so bad it wakes me up. The ceiling fan helps circulate. Sometimes the things she says to me in arguments break my heart. That she almost ended the relationship and it took years for me to forgive her when she said you're not a parent, so you don't know. I spent years raising her children as my own. Most of my anxieties and insecurities. I learned long ago that the only thing stopping her from spiraling is that she thinks I have a handle on everything. If she panics and I panic with her, she'll go right past panic into full-on hysteria. Literally anything that isn't within the realm of her personal interests. Otherwise, she makes it clear that she's not really interested in what interests me. Sometimes I do, because I can't keep everything to myself forever, but it just feels like I'm a child bothering their parents talking about how cool their toys are. When she asks to go out with her girlfriends or away on an overnight with some friends, she thinks I'm upset I'm not included. In reality, I'm praising the Lord for a day or two alone. I'm scared of not being able to provide a half-decent life for her and my kids. Life's getting so expensive and challenging that if I speak to her the same way she speaks to me, she would probably spend her whole day in tears. It's definitely a case of familiarity breeds contempt, as she does not speak to any of her friends like this who come over to help with furniture moving, for example, and occasionally it comes out with her family, but the unfettered torrent of complaints and abuse is reserved only for me, regardless of what I do. It's like she looks for imperfections and mistakes just to point them out. That she hasn't met a silence she couldn't fill. Sometimes she goes out of town, and when she does, the kids don't argue, whine, complain, or fight about anything. They do their chores, wake up on time, take baths, we have fun together. Everything is just quiet, calm, peaceful, happy, and fun. There is no stress at all. I've told her a little bit about this. But I think if she knew just how chill and nice everyone is when she's out of the house, she'd feel sad. The fact that I have a Reddit account by the name of Dick Nipples. That when I'm not with her, I put ketchup on my hot dogs. My wife loves to rearrange the kitchen. Maybe once a month she will buy a new container that she puts something in, then put that container in a place I'm not familiar with. When I'm cooking, I'll look for the thing I need and can't find it. It really bugs me because 1, I can never find anything, and 2, I have to constantly ask my wife where things are, which makes me look dumb when all I need is a spatula. Not married anymore, but I never fully disclosed how truly fucked up I am from my childhood. I told her some things and how it made me feel, but not how deep it goes and how it affects me even today as an adult. I feel like that part is something only I can work through. I keep my regrets from her. I worry she'll think less of me if she knew all my past mistakes. While I love my spouse deeply, I struggle to fully share my childhood traumas. The memories are painful, and sometimes I feel like shielding her from that darkness. That I sometimes buy 20 scratchers when I do the shopping and occasionally throw 60 at large Powerball Mega Millions jackpots, even though I publicly say lotteries are a tax on people who are bad at math. I do this because I like to dream of a day we don't have to work and we can follow our passions. Deep down, I really just want to be lazy. I don't want to go to work, or cook that much, or change the bedding every week, or find part-time income streams like, in my heart, I just want to lounge about, get a bit drunk and read books or watch YouTube videos. I do as much as possible so that she's comfortable and happy, but don't want to admit that I don't really want to do anything useful. That she is bad at taking criticism, even about the most minor of things. And even saying so is itself a form of criticism she cannot handle. And this has very much hindered our ability to talk to each other. Mental health status.